Welcome, welcome. This ain't gonna be long because I have to catch the Crawford fight, the Canelo Crawford fight. But this is more important. So the They See Me Now podcast might be delayed till this next week because what's more important to me is honestly getting what I have to get out now. Welcome in, Remy. Appreciate you for being here first. What I have to get out now when it comes to the Charlie Kirk situation, what I'm gonna do after not only thinking myself about what happened, but listening to his wife. Listening to his wife. Um, yeah. Oh, sorry. So it's not about where I just stand, but what I'm gonna do. Um, so after listening to his wife last night, along with going through the past few days of just soaking this in, I truly just am feeling it. I'm feeling the heartbrokenness along with everybody. Um, I just put my kids to bed, and the number one thing I want to start off with saying is that I just put my kids to bed, and I can't stop thinking about his kids, being there with him, seeing this happen, and people laughing at it, people commenting about it on his wife's posts. Um, where do we go next? Where do we go as people that cannot even talk to each other, whether you're right or left? Where do we go? Where do we go when we can't even have dialogue? I've been posting things on my shorts. It's pretty relatively positive. I did a stream. This guy posted stuff. At the end of the day, I don't care. I deleted it. Before I even start to get into this part of my monologue, uh, no, they were there. I mean, they were in the crowd. His daughter watched her father get unalived right in front of her. That video we seen, she's seen in person. I'm wearing this. It's a shirt I was made for Father's Day. Has three fists on it. Two are my daughters. One's my son who passed away. Now I must say that anyone who is talking terribly about him after his passing is not only garbage, anyone who's messaging his wife while going through mourning is garbage. But I must say, where do we go? Where do we go where completely unaliving people over their thoughts, over their opinions politically and ideologically in front of their children and then celebrating it? And I had someone commenting saying, "You lump us all together. You lump us all together." Let me tell you something. I wasn't lumping anyone together. I was sitting there and talking about the fact that there is not just the left that's involved or the right. There's also other sources. And I'm on YouTube, so I can't say a whole lot, and I'm not gonna. But if you're smart and you're not dumb, I'm thinking you can put the pieces together, right? I'm not gonna sit here and defend myself on my stance when my stance is that we should just all be together no matter what, as a republic, one man, one nation together. One man, one woman under one nation together. Came up with the ideology left and the right. What sounds more dividing than that? Get on the left. You're in a gymnasium, you say, get on the left side, get on the right. What a big gap in between, huh? What a big gap. Now, I must say that I'm very happy that all those people that were celebrating are being fired, are being held accountable for such indecent acts of humanity, of being a simple human being. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this has affected me. I'm gonna get in that later on, but again, I'm gonna show my shirt. Not only does that flag mean a lot to me, but my hand towards my kids' hand coming down means a lot to me. That man is never gonna see his kids again, and vice versa. And again, to the people who are celebrating that, you're sick. Really don't care what you have to say about it. Really don't care what argument you have about it. What I do care about is how we move forward. And my one question before my answer is how do we move forward? See, now my mom brought something up to me earlier was and she was saying, "What about our kids? Us as let's say 18, 20 up, we can't have discourse without wanting violence." And some people will say, "Well, don't lump us all together. We don't agree with a lot of the stuff on this side and blah 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 blah." I'm not lumping no one together. Who you should lump together is the people that are embarrassing your side then, which there should be no sides. We should be all together under one man, one woman, under one republic, right? That's what we are. We're not a democracy. We are a republic. We are a republic. We're not some little country that was founded off democracy. We were founded off the founding fathers' constitutional rights and being a republic, which means we all have our rights under one man and woman. I want to include the other for obvious reasons under one nation. But where do we go when we can't do this? Where do we leave our kids? What kind of environment do we leave our kids in? I'm curious to see what people think because a lot of these people who want to argue and say all this stuff, do you have children? And if you do, then why are you acting the way you are? I just want to play one clip real quick. I'm gonna play that clip. We're gonna get rocking, right? I just want to play this. Listen to this. Now tell me what other person is pushing that. That wanted to go have a discourse with anyone else on colleges, right? When I listen to that, it gives me chills. Because he was adamant on that relationship with the divine, then family, then maybe, just maybe, a close connection of friends. But always tell the truth and have courage. And Remy, I see you say I didn't personally agree with him, but he made valid points. No one deserves death for their opinions, despite any mistakes he or we have made. And I agree. It's unfortunate because you think you silenced something that was somebody who was trying to give people otherwise wouldn't even have a voice. Try to silence them. Let me tell you something. Just like his wife said yesterday, you ain't gonna do nothing but make us louder. He was talking about his prayer before he does his stuff, before he goes to college campuses. And guess what? He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. And I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. So starting now in my city, in my town, I am now gonna start my own chapter of Turning Point USA. And I'm gonna speak with my town. I'm gonna speak to officials. I'm gonna speak at the college. I'm gonna speak at the high school. I'm gonna speak everywhere. And this next month, my birthday's this next month. Charlie was supposed to come to UND in my state, near me. And I must tell you how upset I am that I can't see him because a coward wanted to take him from our life. But I tell you this, I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna get in front of that microphone. And I'm gonna bring them on with me along my journey. More or less like I'm gonna go along with them. I'm gonna go right in front of that crowd with that mic in my state, as well as how I've talked to them through turningpointusa.com. Go support, donate, and I will be doing what it takes to bring our country together. But I first sure as hell am starting with my own state or my own city. Sorry for the, mess up. I'm making sure I have my city on lockdown first. Then I'm going up. I don't care. And I'll be using my platform to live stream, to show every meeting, just like he did. Except it's going to be showing meetings of how can us as a community that think like each other come together and make our community better. That's where we're going to start. Then we can have a little bit of a debate. But we need to start within ourselves as conservatives first. So I will be starting my own chapter here, and it will be on this channel. And whoever supports me can support. But I tell you this, I'm proud of his wife. To you, Erica, God bless you. So much courage. Keeping her husband's name alive right next to that chair he sat in every day. Just like she had courage as a newly found widow, we should have courage as men, not only as men, but as fathers and as Americans. Period. And I know it's late. It's the Crawford versus Canelo fight, so ain't nobody gonna be on here. That's fine. I don't really care. This is going up no matter what, everywhere. See, I come on stream so I can get the fam in here, whatever. That's cool. But I also come on stream so whoever's new that wants to come can see what it's about. But it'll also go up as a regular video and get just as much attention. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not stopping. I recently just was walking through one of the classes at my daughter's school early in the morning when it was starting. And they were saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And I must say, I was relieved. Relieved because they stopped for so long. You wanna know what they said? One nation, under God, indivisible, justice for all, whatever. You know how good it felt to hear that? That's why we fell apart. I'm gonna tell you this, no more falling apart. If I'm gonna have anything to do with it, it's only about coming together. I'm not as smart as Charlie. I sure as hell can't sit in front of a crowd like Charlie did and come up with every single answer like he did. But I think it's deeper in politics. No, it's not just about that. It's about how can we come together? How can we come together? Where is the camaraderie? Where is the my fellow American? That girl was unalived on a light rail and no one helped her. No one. Like Mr. Tate said, if I was on that light rail, I would have taken that weapon out of that man's hand and done him in before he left the train. That's what's wrong with America. Where's the courage? Where's the courage? It's embarrassing. Before, just like that one bus or whatever it was where those wrestlers were on it and that guy had a knife and they all wrestled him down and took care of him. That's what America's about. Not letting that happen and letting that poor girl just go out like that. And those people on that bus should be ashamed of themselves. Ashamed. Damn ashamed. If I was on that bus, it would have been done with. I would have been rendering aid right after I did it. Cowards on that bus, on that light rail, whatever it was. Cowards. And you, all of you that were on there should feel like that. That's not the American way. People want to say that we were started off immigration. Well, that girl was an immigrant that came here from a war torn country and y'all just let her go. Now here we have that Charlie got taken out and we're done. I'm done. I'm going to make it my mission to spread the word. The word about being a American and supporting your fellow American and loving your fellow American and being comrades with your fellow American, not being divided. A divided country falls, and we shall not fall. I have two beautiful daughters. You think I want that to happen? You think I want to leave this earth knowing that this country's falling? Anyone that plans to have kids, anyone that has kids, anyone that has family should feel the same way. And you're a coward if you don't. And you're a coward if you want to live the same way as we are now. I'm many years sober now. I come from a life that many wouldn't even make it out of, and I am the man I am now, and that should show you something. If you're living a life that you feel like you can't get out of and you can't change, you can change that, just like I did. We can all do it. We shall pray for that girl who passed on that light rail while everyone watched. And we should pray for Charlie while those people cheered on in the stands while it happened and on social media. And we should pray for the Colorado school that just got hit up as well after Charlie. And we should pray for every other part of America that is suffering from the same thing. When are we going to wake up? When? And I tell you what, I'm woken up. I'm woken up right now. And I've been woken up before. And y'all better wake up. To my people in my city, I'll be holding the first meeting coming soon. Very soon. And I urge you guys to be vigilant. Care for your fellow American. Help an older woman with her bags if you see it. Hold a door for a woman. Help a girl across the street. Protect someone if you see they need it. Be a American with the American values you know that we have. 'Cause right now I'm not sad to be American. I'm proud. But I sure damn am embarrassed at the way people are acting in America. And you should be too. You should be too. I watched that video of that lady on that light rail, and if I was there, it would have been different, and I feel embarrassed. Where are the men? Where are the men that are strong and protective? Where? Where's the passion in America? Where's the compassion? And not only that, but where's the loyalty and the urge to bond? Imma leave it at that. I wanted to get on tonight and get this monologue off because guess what? Shit's gonna change, and Imma be a part of that. Tired of it. I'm sick, as you can see, I've been sniffling, whatever, but that ain't nothing to me. It's not about me. It's about America. It's about the people that are giving up their lives for this. That girl was innocent, came from a war torn country to here to make an honest living, working three jobs, got on a light rail, thinking she was safe in America as she knew to be a safe and free country, and got unalived by a person who shouldn't have even been out in the first place. Our media doesn't want to cover that. If it was the other way around, the color and complexion. Oh, wait, no, let me stop. Let me not get into that so I don't get canceled, right? No, we're gonna change. The truth's gonna start coming out. We're gonna start saying the truth. Trust me. And us real men, if you wanna be a real man, you wanna do the real thing, you're gonna start fighting for the truth and sticking up for the truth. And not only that, but fighting for your damn selves. Fighting for what's right. That's the American way. Providing for your family. protecting yourself, protecting your family, and holding others accountable, holding yourself accountable. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm watching it crumble right before my eyes, and everybody's just sitting here going about their life. You guys are asleep. It's time to wake the fuck up. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. R.I.P. Irina Zarutska. R.I.P. to that child that was killed at the school in Colorado. R.I.P. to everybody else who was killed by senseless violence. And shame on the people who aren't sticking up for what's right. I hope you guys have a good night. God bless you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for always being there to support me. I know it's a big night. I know it's late. Ain't the time that I'm usually on. But I had to get this off. I love you guys. I'll be on tomorrow, Sunday, God's day. There needs to be a change. I promise you, we're going to make that change. I love you guys. Have a blessed night. Stay safe. God bless.